Popping on back at y'all another YouTube video. Oh, iffy about it. Actually, I know y'all gonna say I look over. Oh my god, I know. It is March! Girl, they didn't cut the heat on out of nowhere.
It got longer.
The boys have been staring. Almost caused a crash today. No one has told you that you're beautiful, girl. I want to tell you and I want to remind you that you are forever. Boys too. Boys don't know that they can be beautiful. They only want to be cool. I do want to say, you know what? I definitely have some things to say about this situation here. You can tell by the title. Stay back, relax, get your snacks, get your drink, get your wine, get your blunt down the pipe. Put it out. You f***ing drug addict. Tell your uncle, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your cousin, tell your dog, tell your pastor, tell your teacher that you're gonna caught in bed. Girl.
A Burke County woman in jail tonight charged with involuntary manslaughter. It happened Sunday on 4 Points Road in Waynesboro. Investigators say Hannah Cobb had some sort of altercation with Telvin Osborne
when a gun went off and Osborne got shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
Before I say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just say when you hear what I say before, you say, oh, just think to yourself, hear her out. Telvin Osborne was shot to death by his white girlfriend, Hannah Cobb, who lied about the shooting. Initially, the black community rallied behind Osborne until they saw his tweets disrespecting black women. Telvin Osborne was from Waynesboro, Georgia. Telvin and Hannah reportedly got into an altercation around 5 a.m. after a club outing where she claimed that she was at home just cleaning her gun and whoopsie, it slipped and went off, unaliving Telvin Osborne. Mr. Osborne had several social media profiles where he expressed his desire to date white women and had absolutely zero interest in black women. Stated he would rather have with a dog over a white woman. Oh, and the dog has to be white, not black. People on social media have been weighing in and have been conflicted, some in support of Telvin. Being Telvin Osborne, your life mattered. You were a loving father and hardworking black man. People will troll your death and smoke your pack because you didn't live your life according to their beliefs. Digging up tweets from 30 years ago, shaking my head. May your daughter and family find peace. Apparently, Telvin Osborne may have 4 children. They have set up a GoFundMe in support of his 4 children. A whopping $160 have been raised. Now, Hannah Cobb has been charged with involuntary manslaughter in connection with the shooting death, but the ripples through the community and the diaspora roar. The situation has unlocked how a lot of people feel about a lot of things, a lot of points of views, and the biggest thing being respecting preferences. Well, how do I feel? That's what he get. He was a black man. See, what y'all are late to? The black community realizing that we have undoubtedly for decades supported other rode for our stuck with our so much time and time again. And y'all feel that the black community is this
permanent crutch of cradle and crap.
Got you, baby. Come on in mama's house. Eat shop. Grandmas of this generation will shut the door in your face and give you 10 seconds to get off my land. First of all, I don't believe in race mixing. Whoa. In terms of dating and procreating. Whoa. We're not here to try to understand how I feel. You're here to hear it, babe. Take it to the comments. I'm here. I don't believe in it for safety reasons. Listen, I was born in the deep South, baby. Georgia deep. Has that influenced the way I think? My home state used to be a legal slave state. Did I grow up riding around? And if you go too far into Georgia, you see cotton fields for real. Yeah. Girl, you ride too far by these big old white houses, girl, that they done turn into restaurants and have your nice little wedding there. Girl, find out you be a slave master's house.
Still running.
They didn't burn them. They didn't burn them all. My views on race are as follows as far as dating. Shay doesn't believe that y'all should be dating anybody. We're not going to break that down either. I know I'm so everywhere. Stay with me now. Hit your blunt. Drink a drink. I don't believe anyone under... I don't know how old these people were. I don't think under 30 should date anything. I really feel like you should just be chilling. I don't mean say go be a whorelet, but just be free from the constraints of, I just wouldn't to anyone, no, right? No race, no, that don't matter. Just don't do it. You meet somebody and you're 19 or 20 and y'all stay together for 8, 9 good years, and then you break the fuck up and you look up and gave one person. Somebody out there that did this. I feel you watching. Oh, hey, girl. Oh, regretful energy. But you're happy now, and that's what matters. You look up and you done gave your whole 20s away to one person. You'd have been faithful. You was real. That whole decade of your life has been gone. That's why I'm just against anybody dating like now. race part. I remember probably being 5 or 6 years old and in the hallway with my cousin back when my family thought that I liked girls, thought that I was gonna grow up and get him a wife. Huh? Ain't that something? I remember before we was finna go to school, I think it was the first day of school or something. They've been integrating schools in the South for a minute. So, you know, you might see some white kids at school. 1 or 2, wasn't many. They looked me in my face and said,
No matter what y'all do, don't y'all touch no white girls. I don't care how hard they smile. I don't care how nice. Don't you ever.
standing there 5 years old. Right. You don't know why. You just, but the look in their eyes, I never forgot. It was almost like they wanted to save my fucking. Now, y'all can call that ignorant. Now, that being based off of real black lived experiences that people like to act like never existed. I take the historical approach with this, girl. Historically, black men with white women has just not been good for. Oh, and y'all want to forget that we're in the United States and this is a part of the. You can't when y'all try to act like stuff don't exist. Oh man, none of that stuff even. Some of that stuff is learned traits. When animals are out in the wild and they're living and they have to learn how to survive, you pick up on things. You learn things. Wild animals do these things. Why? Even the wild. So in a society, and you learn to adapt through a means of. You learn to adapt in your new social setting over time. So I'm gonna come back. I see white girls as danger to black men. That's it. Y'all can't act like there's not a single story out there of this situation playing out and it's going a certain. I know there's at least like 500. Why would you be stuck thinking like that? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna jump on him and all of these attacks on black women. I'm gonna get to the reason behind that too, boo. Black boys that love you, snow bunnies, the ground. True evil is not evil unless it involves innocence. Wait, white people, don't leave. If evil was only attacking evil, then we would call it good. But no, evil is evil because it involves innocence. The innocence of mind, the innocence of your hatred, the innocence of your true disdain. You may not have those things. You're innocent. But evil that was done prior to you, whether you're knowledgeable of it or not, because of its nature of evil, it was designed to involve innocence, to have them ignorant to the evil so that it may continue. Now, what is this evil I'm talking about? Racism. If you get a bunch of innocent people to engage in a practice and they're unaware that they're even a part of it, they'll never see it as evil. Well, what is the practice in this situation that's evil? Them being together at all. I don't think that was supposed. They had children. See, that's where the spell was cast. See, just messing around on or off. If he was just, I don't doubt nobody to just want to experience life, get a taste of something else. You a black girl want to get you a Latino boy. Girl, don't let nobody tell you. Go see about that poppy. Loving the girls more than the boys do anyway. You're a white girl, you want to get you a little Asian dude. You know what I'm saying? Go taste that rice, girl. Do your thing. I love lo mein myself. You a white dude and you just love you some chocolate. Hey, girl, I don't blame you. Them girls is bad. But whether y'all are knowledgeable of this spell or not, there's an ancient spell that was cast over every square inch of the ground, even your backyard. And I've never been there, but it's in your backyard. Go look. It's cast in the soil of America. Once two races come together and mix and make a baby. I'm not telling y'all how I feel. I'm telling y'all what America was and how this thing operated. That was one of the biggest no-nos. But besides all of that, let's just say all of that is fine. You meet someone of another race, y'all get together, y'all mess with each other, cool, y'all procreate, y'all have kids, da-da-da. That can all still be a beautiful story. Where this one was doomed to fail from the start and every single one like it.
Indeed we trust. With our white girls was life.
Was his digital footprint. Most black boys that grow up in real black households that, you don't have parents that are coons too. Because if your parents is coons, then hey, you really set up. Y'all gotta think about that. How many babies is coons by default? Your mama and your daddy was whack. They all talk a certain way.
I know this is going to offend the liberal elites. Every time I say it, it offends them. But let me say it one more time. America is not a racist country.
But you're usually taught as the black man, back when I was, straight, not as pimpers, I was the very handsome. They tell you as you're going to, you can be one-on-one with the bitch. You can really get You know what I'm saying? You locked in with the bitch. She's with it, you're with it, y'all are down. It's copacetic. Everything is copacetic, but some factor happens. Universe does that a lot, don't it? Don't it? Some shit happens. And it may not work in her favor or her light, or something may come bad on me from this situation. It's very possible, due to the very real history country that does exist in favor of white girl crying over what a black guy did. Oh baby, if it doesn't have you lose your life, oh, you definitely might just lose your freedom. Something like this even being a shock today, I gotta understand why people freaked out over the O.J. Simpson case. That was because everyone felt like they knew what was going to happen. I'm not gonna act like I'm just the only person that knows how this country works. Y'all are so oblivious because you want to. The reason that was a cultural moment? Oh, girl, O.J. is still free for killing that white man. I know if I was alive during that time, girl. Oh yeah, girl, I would have stuck to celebrate that, girl. Trey would have got good head that day, girl. We're gonna do this shit for OJ. Because historically, it's just like you can go ahead and throw the key away on this shit. Times have changed. Have they? It has moved forward. Time has moved forward. I will say that. As I get older, I don't think time, because if the true term of time changing, if time really changed, why does 5 p.m. happen every day? I hope Telvin gagged. For you to go as far and degrade black women, one is some self-hate and black stuff. The reason y'all dudes grow up hating your skin, that's another thing. But there's other ways to go about it. Theories, I really be thinking that dudes be having a black girl that they ran into long ago, like when you was young, and she probably broke your heart, didn't work out, girl. And you just be heartbroken over that one chocolate girl, and then it's just all black bitches after that, and it's easy. And you're really thinking about this one particular interaction that you may have had. But also, eating white men, a lot of black men want to be, well, no, not a lot of black men. These coons, these Negroes, they want to be white men for real. They see the white man as power. They see him as the ultimate goal to be. You got to go through him for them and everything. And this is not just a new phenomenon that has, began. Like a coon like him existed long ago. On a slave plantation, you had the Negroes in the field that was picking the cotton and working and sweating and woo-woo. But then you also had a set of Negroes that was, on master's side. You know what I'm saying? Because you're being given in such a crucial situation for all colors involved, because you're being given a slight bit of leeway or a slight bit of grace, your soul and your grandchildren and your bloodline are eternally grateful to see a white man. For some reason, you can't understand why I'm in the position where I'm on the horse. Man, trust me, I'm getting privileges, and you know what? So them dudes from way back then, 18s, they have kids, and then you have a Telvin. So cooked up a white man's ass. Y'all never show love to the white girls sincerely. It is always like a backhand, like, man, I love white black bitch so ugly. It's like a white bitch ain't never on y'all mind without a black girl being too close to it. It's like when you think that you saying something that reveals your true disdain to a trained mind, to a trained ear, to a real bitch. Oh, you were hurt, baby. No, I wasn't. Weak ass. This white woman that you worship. And see, I'm gonna break her down too. There's about 70 different species of white women in America alone. I can't break down all 70, We're gonna do top 4. Got your Sabrina Carpenter. That's your posh valley girl, real American. Oh my God, just everything rich and wealthy, skin porcelain, proud about it. She comes around the black guy, she's gonna giggle, she's gonna laugh. Oh my God, she's gonna do the little hand thing where she puts her hair behind her little ear thing like 40 times, and it's just so cute. They love Panera Bread. Them white girls, they give off, my daddy's rich, he's got houses and land. Those girls, calling them top tier. And you got your Demi Lovato 08s. Said I can't wear my. You can't rock Demis. Baby, these white girls, these are my favorite. These are some of the littest, wildest, free-spirited, open-minded, least judgmental. Because why would I even be? These girls like to party. They've been called all types of things. They're usually the girls that are behind progressive movements for everybody, like the white girls that are kind of like more modernized. They're present. She lives on the edge. She might smoke a cig. I love these demis, love those. Then you got your good old country American, you know, them southern bred white girls, you know, them farm somewhere, big trucks, boots, Luke, Brian, dip.
I'd rather drink beer all night.
I think black dudes be loving them because them be the first ones to call you an N-word. When they mess with black dudes, oh yeah, that N-word fly. That N-word flies like bullets on a World War II battlefield. Y'all ever heard of the Battle of the Somme? But the fourth one, Telvin's girl. Got your white hood trash. And not white hood trash because she wanted to be, probably came from a damn family that cared about her. Probably did, but you know, that just naturally rebellious. I'm just gonna go against the grain. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. I'm out here for real. You know that it's for real, girl. But if she didn't come from a caring family, you know, it wasn't much she was gonna do. She was gonna end up on that pipe to some kind of drug, some kind of disabling mechanism, alcoholism, something just don't be right.
How old are you?
25.
25? That's insane.
I had to give you just a video.
Yeah, but they know they love black men. They'll ride for them girls to let them dudes kick them, spit them, beat on them, pimp them.
You sleeping with these guys at 17, and you just give all the money to him?
Yeah.
You went to the normal to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I thought like we were in love, so I kind of just
walk them all up and down the street, have them sucking everything in alleys for $40 a pop, and she got to give him 36, and she only keeping 2 because he taxing. She's happy to be there. She's happy for the ride. Dudes just be liking that. Those usually be the weakest minded ones. You feel bad for those girls because you could probably really be a dope girl if you didn't let these niggas get in your hair. They be liking them because, you know what I'm saying, them make them really feel like a pimp, like you gon' honor me, you gonna do everything I say. And that brings me to my next point. I feel like dudes like him specific, I'm not just gonna say black dudes, we're not just gonna generalize all of them. No, Telvin specific, they seek a control over women without necessarily providing a true reason for her to relinquish control over herself. And a lot of black women, just other women, just generally just won't do. But when you get that hood trash white dick who relinquishes that because, you know, your living off the edge is messing with a white girl, but her living off the edge is messing with a black. I'm really rebelling against the world if I get a black dude. Look at why the Kim K get so damn big. Is it clicking? That was off the edge for her time. Scott Disick was supposed to. Wait. See, they be liking that them white girls make them feel like black kings and stuff like that. And nothing's wrong with a black man wanting to find somebody that's going to treat him like a king, because I know them white girls do it. I know they do it, but they do it with no merit. They do it with, you don't have to do nothing to get it. You just got to be a Negro. And see, that's not enough for my sisters. That's why I say when it comes to just wanting to have something good, something, you know, woo, that's why race mix and all that stuff, you know, doing it with the, get your thing, but to build, and you're building off of this hate. And then the reason 9 times out of 10 that y'all dudes want to have these babies with these different girls, lighter girls, is because y'all don't be wanting to produce a child. You want to be recreate your crush, want to create the thing that you think is the most attractive thing on earth. You don't think it's you? I am black, beautiful as is. I think black people are the most beautiful people on earth. Therefore, my children would be black on black on black, because I really mean it. Specifically, not all the dudes that engage and have mixed babies. No, we're talking about Telvin. Get out your feelings. But you know dudes that think like him. Yeah, you want to create this lighter anything. Y'all seen that rapper talk about he just didn't want no black baby because I'm already black until like be a son. I feel like them dudes be want to recreate some light skinned dude that they just seen live a life that just I wish I was him if I was, you know, get all the girls. Because no, colorism is little want them a light skinned daughter, because really he think light skins is the baddest thing ever, girl. No shade. Like, I don't want my daughter to be no chocolate. No, I mean, she's still gonna be black because, you know, you did it with me. Yeah, so she black. She black. Oh yeah. But nah, she ain't gonna look at it all. I hope she don't. Yeah, nah, not at all. The reason I have no sympathy for the preferences on how children look, because he's a dude that would definitely have a preference on how that child outcome come. He was probably really glad that those babies didn't come out chocolate. That making you happy about children that you're having? And you have black genes that can create all shades anyway, so you could have really gagged. When it comes to producing, the wrong people are having kids. And that's why I say it's a spell that gets cast that is just looped to end in a bad way when it's a mix like this. Because see, when it comes to your children, when you are a person that wants to meet someone and have a child with them, the goal is to have a healthy baby that don't hurt nobody. That's what the fuck you want, bitch. The beauty of a child is that you and the person that you do it with, yeah, it's y'all's. Boom. God gives y'all this miracle. It bakes inside the girl. And then when it comes out, wherever he or she is, oh, it's yours. You're going to love it. It is great. You're going to grow and watch how this thing develops and turns into a beautiful human that you are going to make sure will never want to hurt nobody. And is going to be healthy. The skin tone of your baby, the height of your baby, the hair texture of your baby, the eye color of your baby. None of that shit should even matter. Whatever the hell it grows up into, they're just going to be angry with the child not growing up and just developing into what your preconceived notion is. We can jump out of the interracial thing. We can talk about parents that want their kids to grow up and be a sports, an athlete, or into certain things, or do this just because you take away the individuality from the individual before they take their first. Nothing about me that could be different from what you probably want is going to be acceptable. You don't even get it. That's why you shouldn't have children. And anyone that thinks like that with them preferences for kids and how they look, which I know he must. I don't even have to. You're doomed to be a terrible parent no matter what you give your children, because it was built off a bad foundation. It was bad foundationally built. No. All black men don't feel like weak punk. Because when you sit there in a setting where it's just you and a white girl and you sitting there swinging on black girls left and right in the black community, yeah, you the realest in the room when you the only black boy. That don't mean nothing. Y'all white girls don't even look at the boys and feel how weak the whole basis behind you wanting this white girl wasn't even that you like this white girl. You dislike black girls a lot. Like a white girl because you really want that. You really want that risk, because it's gonna be a risk. I don't care what nobody's saying. Every black man is with a white girl right now, baby. That's a risk walking. I don't give a fuck how you. I don't give a fuck y'all. We've been together. We don't have those. We don't argue. We get it. You get each other till you don't. That's how it's like the craziest thing is when folks be in a situation and then they feel like their situation is so different. It's like the last people who probably feel like their shit was so different, and then literally like one of them is either in prison or dead. And they're like, not saying that there is no risk between, being in the same, but violence on violence happening in all, okay? Black on black, what I'm saying? Community, and it's gonna move different. Because she not had killed him, and she probably shot him or something, they got into some argument or whatever, and he was injured or something really bad, and this went to court and it got big. He'd probably still be up in a black church somewhere with a bunch of black old women around him praying through this court case, and then he get what he got, and the system is gonna do him bad because it's the black man versus the white girl. You know how they do that. And then he would have came to the kumbaya side if he would have lived. Fake ass motherfucker. Any of y'all wanting to have babies for those physical characteristics things, yeah, and people that have said it, that all of them people are not thinking of them, and it may even be you watching. You stupid. Y'all stupid. They had no kids, and they was just girlfriend, boyfriend, girl, and they weren't married or nothing like that. And then she shot him. Oh, girl, I would have felt a little more bad, like, and then he didn't have this digital footprint. It would have been like, oh no, Snow Bunny caught him. He just wanted to take. Oh, he was just trying to dip his toe in the snow and got him. Damn. Oh, you done set up shop with this white bitch, and you done said all this. Oh, God wasn't gonna let that C80.
I really don't. I don't care. So what, Tinkerbell?
I'm not a segregationist. I think I'm just big on survival. I don't know, something in my black spirit just says only in terms of dating, not friendships, not business, but just with terms of a dating sense, danger. Potential danger that'll work in their favor. Who black folks get into it, they might dismiss the damn gays, girl. You know what I'm saying? You see the black girls and the black boys, them black couples, girl, the unhealthy toxic ones, they be arguing and fighting, having the craziest fights for months and months and years back and forth, girl. They all go to court, them folks, they get hell on. We don't care. Well, let it be a white, let it too many motherfucking time. We gonna tell you, keep your hands off that white thing. The world's fucked up. I didn't make it this way. I'm just observing that. Y'all want to make these mixed babies. Then these mixed babies grow up and know their favorite line. What's too black for the whites and too whites for the blacks? I never fit in. Why you want to send that baby out there like that? Now what they gonna say? They were all these biracial folks said. Every single one of them. And black girls bullied me. They did. Biracial boys, I get profiled like every other black man. And they didn't do nothing wrong. They just existed, right? Blame your mom and your dad. At least that spell, girl. It ain't evil unless it affect innocence somewhere in your life. You got your little obedient white girl. They obedient. They do new stuff. They listen to me. Because a black girl gonna call you a punk ass nigga. But not, it be, you know, it just in my gay spirit. Like I said, when I'm here to try to break down why I feel the way I feel, I'm just gonna say it. In my gay spirit, I just be feeling like, sometimes, you know, when you see certain black dudes, you know, white girls, just,
another gay boy.
Just a little bit. It's just, because like, if sometimes the basis of doing more freaky shit, you can get it out of the white girl. What is the freaky shit that you really want to do? Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin about me. Hope y'all get where I'm coming from. I'm not one of them people that get on the internet and hope I say something outrageous that make people get upset. I'm actually one of the people that get on here, and when I'm nice enough and gracious enough to share my thoughts, I really be one like, I hope that you get it. Like, do you get where I'm coming from type girl? So if you're throwing it back, let me know. If you get it, you know, let's talk. Let's chat down here in these comments. Remember to love yourself and be yourself unapologetically, no matter how you're made in this world, no matter what your skin is. I think I'm just one of them people. I tell every single person, no matter what your skin is, whatever, when you look in the mirror, whatever you look at is the most beautiful thing on earth. Whatever skin you see when you look down at your fist is the most beautiful tone on earth. That's how I would tell that to any human. So that's how I would advise everyone to walk. Like, that's why if I ever heard a white girl say, I would never want to sleep with no black man ever. I will only like white men till the day I die. I'll never do anything outside of that. I would never even see her as racist. I would just really think she probably really likes herself. Latin dudes say, I'm only going to get me a Hispanic woman. I just can't do it. I have to have me a Latin woman. As a Latin man, would that ever offend me? That would kind of just be so hot. Middle Eastern dude only want him Arabic women. Like, just, I think they're the most beautiful. I mean, I get it. So it just so happened now how I'm placed in this piece, he wrapped me in chocolate. So if you listening to me, I'm going to tell you chocolate the only thing. Don't you step outside of that. You're going to walk away from the best thing. But now these just my thoughts. I still love you all. I love you all. I can't see you through this screen, but I can feel you. And I think I love your energy. That's why I don't care about nobody's skin for real. At least Shay. These race-related and heated debates in America, these situations happen. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to chat with you. You know, we're going to debacle. I wish that we didn't still have to, you know, have these debates and try to get people to understand why this was even a big deal. But sometimes we have to. You have to let people know. There's a saying, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it, you know? And a lot of y'all couldn't name 4 cities that were bombed in World War II. You couldn't if you wanted to right now without Googling it. And I think that's why we're so close to the third one. All right. Remember to love yourself, be yourself unapologetically. And remember to carry yourself like royalty. Because if you carry yourself like royalty, these folks gonna have to respect you. Until next time. Yeah, my name Sexy Red. You know what to do.
I don't give a fuck about if your baby needed 3 cents for a kidney, you wouldn't get it from me.